Alright guys, it is time to show you guys the Titanx potential for the end of the year, and in my opinion, we should be at least a 5x to a 10x. That's my own personal experience, my own personal opinion. Sorry, I should say that. And I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Be safe out there, have fun with your family and friends. Take it easy and enjoy life. Right now, Titanx price is looking to be at around 6 zeros and a 4. We did have a small pullback. I think earlier today we were looking at around 6 zeros and a 3.8. And in my opinion, I think it was a really great position to load up as much as you can, DCA. And I think we might even have another pullback here shortly, just because I'm looking at the 4-hour and things are starting to look really, really good for them people that like to load up as much as possible. We have this little gap right here. We may even retest this support level right here. And if we do, I tend to load up a little more and stake it. Now, that's around the low 3 area. Even though we are down negative 10% today on the red, people are still loving Titanx. They are still loading up as much as possible. Like, there's literally $2,000-$3,000 buys consistently, as well as there's like a couple $100 sales, $1,000-$2,000 sale, but the buying volume is great. And then not only that, but the amount of people that are looking forward to Titanx and starting up some miners again once this hits zero, give or take positive ROI, it's growing day by day. The Vortex is good. X28 is looking great. Overall, man, the future of Titanx, in my opinion, looks amazing. Don't be surprised if we do see a pullback, a major pullback from, like, right now. Like I said, this pullback's probably around this support level right here. But I'm talking, oops, I moved that one. But I'm talking about a pullback because of this day right here, which is around mid-September. The bottom, in my opinion, the bottom of Titanx should be in these 3 days, within the 12th, maybe, give or take the 15th, because that's going to be like the next quote-unquote biggest day of Titanx supply coming out. And throughout this time period, this will be the bottom, and I'm pretty confident that it will do exactly what 280 did. And if you don't remember, if you missed out, or you just don't care about what happened right on day 280, then everybody expected a dump, right? A major dump to be able to buy. And people were selling off their tokens to be able to buy back and have Ethereum on the side to be able to buy back on day 280. Well, day 280 come along and nothing really happened. It barely any dump at all. Instead, it went up about 30 to 40% overall on the Titanx price. I expect to say the same exact thing to happen in the next coming weeks. Most likely, there will be a handful of people that will try to sell off their position. Maybe weekends, maybe, profit takers, whoever it is. We could see a good pullback in order for this to be compensated, like just like how it happened, like back here, all this major sell-off here, then day 280 came and it went up. So that's probably what's going to happen. Those of you that really want to get a good position would probably be loading up around these days here. But the most interesting ones will be towards the end of September and forward, especially the end of the year. Rumor has it, I have seen the rumors of a few of my crypto guys on Twitter. By the way, go follow me on Twitter and Telegram. Both of them links will be down below in the description. Now, guys, I have gotten a few hints, a few messages. I have some pretty good, somewhat of connections out there, right? But I'm also seeing the pattern. The amount of people that have told me that the bull run is going to start mid to end of September is growing, and a lot more people are starting to convince me that is going to happen. No promises, no guarantees. I hope it's true, and crypto just ends up doing a massive crypto bull run. It's been years since we had one, like a really good push upward. Last one I think was like 2020, 2021 area, I think, somewhere around there. And hopefully the prices push Bitcoin to over 100K. Ethereum, if it goes to 10K plus, which I think that's where it's going to head to, and it does happen to be around September area, and even around any matter of fact, it doesn't even have to start mid-September. It can start October, November, or December. And if Ethereum manages to push 5K, 6K, 10K, and that crypto bull run does happen throughout this end of the year, even next beginning of next year, this will push Titanx into crazy highs, man. That's what I'm looking forward to. And the amount of like perfection, like the timing on this had to be perfect. Everything from day 280, everything from Ethereum dropping, Titanx staying the same, the payouts, the burning, the way the burning worked, how much the burning contract needed to do. It just needed to play out perfectly, and that's what I see that happening right now. And we are here living the moment, and this is another factor also. Titanx, in my opinion, could actually be. Sorry, I had something. Could actually be one of the very few tokens out in crypto that push the boundaries of the crypto bull run. Like, the placement on Ethereum is great. The volume is great. The people community wise is amazing. And it will continue to grow. If this does happen, the gains on this will make. I don't want to make any promises. I'm not trying to make promises, nor am I trying to hype you up as much as possible, but sometimes I just can't help it, right? I just got to say some stuff, right? And very few tokens out there in crypto will be able to do the gains and look as promising as Titanx. Yes, there are some red flags, like of course the buy and burn, he could adjust it. Hyper, I think, is not open source from what I have read in some comments, even a video or two. It's not open source, it's closed source. Now, it could still be one of the tokens in which it can make people millionaires, and it's going to be a small handful. Of course, it can't be for everybody. Along the way, some people will probably exit out and leave and sell too early, probably try to get back in at a higher price because they're going to FOMO in, a lot of factors, right? But the small handful of people that stay throughout this whole entire stuff and don't sell, diamond hands, maybe even get super lucky, right, about their stakes or miners or something, then there will be a handful of millionaires that Titanx will be able to make. Maybe not even Titanx, maybe even Dragon X, Baby Dragon X, I don't know, Jake X, whoever, right? I'm just putting things out there. The potential is there. It really, really is. Now, those of you that probably won't make it, I might not even make it myself, right? I tend to take profits. That's the type of person I am. Whenever things start going, like for example, Hex. I know I shouldn't be relating to Hex and bringing it up or anything, but I kind of have to, right? And Hex, I got in December of 2019 at like 4 zeros, I think, and a 5 or something like that. I was doing stakes or whatever they were, miners, however it was, and I sold at around a 400x, and I was super happy, right? It was like a 400x, somewhere around that area. Massive gains. I was super happy. I was shopping. I bought the house. I ended up, paying off debts and everything. But of course, the future is never 100% guaranteed. Yeah, it went all the way to 50 cents and, pushed the boundaries like crazy, but I just didn't know it was going to do that. So I was taking profits along the way as it just kept going higher and higher and higher. Now I want to say, and I want to let you know, the potential is there. The same thing could happen here. I see it, and a lot of people see it as well. Now I'm going to try to not sell everything like how I did with Hex. I'm going to try to and diversify, 10% here, 5% here. Because if you're aiming for a 10,000x and all it does is, I'm just putting random numbers, and all it does is a 2,000x, then, and it starts dropping right back down, then, you're going to miss out. You're going to, of course, regret not selling at 2,000x and sell at 100x instead of you taking profits along a 500, 1,000, 2,000x. I'm just putting numbers out there. I know a lot of people are, probably going to freak out at these x's, but this is what Titanx is doing. It's coded, has its work done, it has its community. The green flags are there and very little red flags. But if all the red flags were to be scrapped out and make everything how it's supposed to be and fair, well, it technically is still pretty much the fairest it can be, and do all that stuff, then it's I don't want to say it's guaranteed. I can't say that, but you would know the probability is so much higher. And I can see a pattern as well to where this is very minimal coins coming out and then they start burning. The protocols start doing its job and the miners start picking up another pattern around here, around the end of next year. Like you can just copy this and paste it over here. Like we will have a sector right here where there will be almost no supply, like hyper deflationary, and we will start to see miners start to be profitable again. Maybe even the 30-day be as profitable again, to where people will start loading up on miners, and then you will see another pattern to where you will see the bars over here start being up here and see like that U-shaped again, and then we would have another cycle of a bull run, I don't know, 2027 or something, right? And that's why I tell you guys to have stakes that are out there. Oh, I'm not logged into this wallet. My other wallet, I should say. And have Titanx scattered. I have 600 days, 700 days, 1,000 days, 3,000 days. I have 400, 300, all the way down to day 111, I think it is, on stakes. And eventually, I'm going to be claiming every single day. And that's my goal. But no, none of this is financial advice. Do your research, put in work for it to lose. That's my own opinion. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.